There comes a moment in every man's life when he has to decide, do I keep chasing her? Or do I finally choose myself? You gave her time. You gave her love. You answered every message. You forgave the disrespect. You waited, hoping she'd come back, change, apologize, or just see your worth. But instead, the more you chased, the more she pulled away. The truth is harsh, the more you chase, the less value she sees. And the moment you finally stop, when you walk away with quiet strength, is the moment everything shifts. In this video, we're going to talk about what really happens when a man walks away first. How she reacts. How your confidence returns. And why silence is sometimes the loudest message you'll ever send. Stay until the end. Because I'll tell you what most men do wrong after walking away. And how to keep your power without going back to begging. 1. She feels the void she never thought you'd leave. When a man finally stops chasing a woman who took him for granted, the first thing she feels is confusion. Not because you left, but because she never thought you actually would. You see, when you were always available, always checking in, always asking, what's wrong? She got used to it. She got comfortable. Maybe even bored. And in that comfort, she stopped valuing it. She believed you'd always be there no matter how she treated you. But when you walk away, silently, confidently, and without explanation, her world shakes. Because now there's silence where there used to be attention. Now there's space where there used to be validation. And she starts to wonder, did I lose him? Did he move on? That uncertainty hits harder than any message you could have sent. And for the first time, she realizes that your presence wasn't weak, it was loyal. And now, it's gone. You don't have to block her. You don't have to curse her out. All you had to do was walk away. And let the silence speak louder than your words ever did. 2. Your energy returns to you, and she can feel it. When you stop chasing, you're not just walking away from her, you're walking back to yourself. All that emotional energy you were spending on texts that went unanswered, calls that got ignored, and arguments that left you drained. It comes back. And for the first time in a long time, you start to feel powerful again. You remember what it's like to wake up not checking your phone. Not wondering where you stand. Not stressing over what mood she's in today. You start focusing on your goals, your peace, your purpose. You stop being reactive and start being intentional. And that shift, she feels it, even if you haven't spoken in days. Because energy never lies. Women are intuitive. The moment your vibe changes, when you're no longer emotionally orbiting her, she notices. Suddenly, she's checking your stories. Liking old pictures. Asking your friends what you're up to. But by then, the difference is this, you're not chasing. You're choosing. And the version of you she knew, he's evolving. 3. She tests you to see if you really mean it. The moment a woman realizes you've truly walked away, her first instinct, especially if she's used to your attention, is to test you. She might not say, come back. But suddenly, you'll notice small things. A "hey stranger" text. A reaction to your story. A random call just to check in. These aren't signs she's changed. They're tests. She wants to know, did you really move on? Or are you just pretending? And this is where most men fail. Because the moment she sends one breadcrumb of attention, they come running back, thinking it's love. But it's not love. It's control. If she lost respect when you were chasing, she won't regain it just because she misses your energy. She only respects the man who doesn't flinch when she reaches out. The man who doesn't fold under her smile or her softness. If you walk away and stay away, unless she shows true change, not just curiosity, you win. Because walking away isn't just about silence. It's about self-control. 4. You realize she wasn't the prize worth chasing. It hits you quietly at first. Days or weeks after walking away, you start to see things clearly. You remember all the times you overextended yourself. All the effort you gave that went unnoticed. All the moments where you accepted behavior you knew you didn't deserve, just because you didn't want to lose her. But now, with distance, the illusion fades. You begin to realize that you weren't the lucky one, she was. Because you showed up. You stayed loyal. You gave her consistency in a world full of games. And yet, she couldn't see it. Not because she's evil. Not because you're a victim. But because when you hand someone your heart too soon, they might not be ready to hold it. Walking away gives you the space to remember your value, not in anger, but in clarity. You stop asking, was I enough? And you start saying, she wasn't ready for the man I've become. That's when the pain turns to peace. That's when chasing ends, and becoming begins. 5. You become the version of you that she can't reach anymore. By now, you're no longer walking away out of anger, you're walking in a new direction. And it has nothing to do with her. You're going to the gym again. Reading. Stacking money. Building the life you used to talk about. But never had the energy before. Because you gave it all to someone who didn't value it. You're not the same man she once ignored. You're not begging. Not waiting. Not posting for her attention. You're glowing in silence. And while she may still watch from a distance, trying to figure out how you transformed, she no longer has access. Not because you're playing hard to get, but because she no longer fits the man you're becoming. See, the ultimate revenge isn't showing her what she lost. It's becoming so elevated, so at peace, so focused, that she realizes she could never come back even if she wanted to. That's the power of walking away. You don't just leave her behind. You leave the old version of yourself behind too. Walking away isn't weakness. It's wisdom. You don't walk away to punish her. You walk away to protect yourself. To protect your peace. Your energy. Your identity. Because the version of you that begs, chases, overthinks, and sacrifices everything to be loved, that version isn't built to last. But the man who can walk away with silence, self-respect, and strength, that man becomes unforgettable. Not because she lost him, but because he finally found himself. So if this message hit you deep, if it reminded you of your value, do one thing. Like this video. Share it with another man who needs to hear this. And most importantly, subscribe to Mind of Man for content that helps you lead, heal, and rise.